Greetings, Warriors of the Ring. My name is Strider656, and I'm so thrilled to welcome you back for yet another adventure through Middle-earth. In this series, I'll be playing random ladder matches on Discord and showing you War of the Ring games from my perspective by only viewing my cards and sharing with you my thoughts and in-game reactions while trying to keep the end result a mystery. The other player is well aware that I'm making a video, as I asked for permission both before and after playing. I hope that you enjoy this video, and like always, I encourage you to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So before I get started here, I want to let you know that I have been actively trying to work on my mic settings to make things better for you. I did a test stream that you might have seen. I kept it up for way too long, but I'm trying to work on commentating for games, so you might have seen that. So let me know in the comments if this video is annoying with the audio or if it has improved. So let's just jump into this game. So I'm playing, I'm going to pronounce it wrong, arlekj. So I don't know how to really pronounce that. But so you know who he is. He has been playing War of the Ring for about 2 weeks at the point I played him. He found Discord via the War of the Ring Champ videos, aka Ira. He's played 27 ladder games. I think it's played War of the Ring on Discord, to be fair. He discovered War of the Ring a while back from Shut Up and Sit Down's videos. And a while is 2+ years. So probably like around the pandemic, the height, the closing time, when everyone was just playing board games. So I'm excited about this game. It's been a while since I've done an adventure. So I know I plan to do my tournament games, but I like doing adventure games on Thursdays. It's just fun just to show you some games. So here we go. So we decide that we're just going to do it all by rolls. And he was going to suggest that Free People gets a ring. I said, let's just roll to see what happens. So we ended up rolling. He rolled a number where we didn't have tokens. And then he got Shadow. So I'm playing free, and we'll see how this game goes. Here we go, guys. I draw into the Ents and Dane's Ironfoot's Guard. Happy to see Dane because it's playable. Ents means I can kill Gandalf. arlekj reminds me that if you care about stats, the rolls at the beginning are actually counted as fellowship rolls, which I didn't know about. Yeah, so I rolled a 1, he rolled a 6, and that does count as a fellowship roll. It's very interesting. I didn't know about that fact. Thank you, arlekj, for pointing out an interesting stats thing. He allocates 0 eyes, and I just realized the desktop audio might be on, which I don't know if that's probably too loud. I'm going to go ahead and shut that off. Okay. So he rolls a very nice roll here. 1 eye. And I roll this. I'm happy to see. It's good to have Palantirs early. Isn't awful. I would have loved to see more, movement on 1 eye. Because he's probably not going to hit, but we'll see. So he brings Isengard to war. I pass again. Draws a strategy card. I decide to play Dane Ironfoot's Guard. Normally, I don't want to do this because I want to surprise it for when they go to the do line. But I am trying to draw cards with Gandalf, so I think this makes sense. I draw a Guards of the Citadel, another good card. Another card you like to keep hidden. He brings Saruman in, so Saruman is showing up to the party today. Checking my level as I talk. It looks good, I think. So I play Cards of the Citadel right away because it's another playable card. And I draw and help unlooked for. So this one I can't really play. He brings Sauron to war. Now I'm with the Fellowship. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I'm right about not getting hit. I missed. Safe. So Gandalf today has made it out of Rivendell. So it's an achievement for him. A lot of videos he likes to die. So he smartly moves up towards the dew line with these guys. And moves these guys correctly from Barad-dûr to Gorgoroth instead of the Crack of Doom. Because like I said in earlier videos, some people like to just have the orcs dunk the ring, which doesn't make sense. Thank you for moving them to the correct place, arlekj. I decided to bring the elves down because he's clearly going elves here. I could have given him a ring here and moved my guys, but I think that's inefficient. The way I see it is I could always potentially, because he's moving everyone out, this is where you can go military victories with Lorien to go into Dol Guldur. That's a possibility. And he smartly moves up, activates the north, and he instead of going up here to Marina, which is a typical move, he's facing out towards Gondor. It's a really interesting play here. This is different play than I'm used to. Typical play is you play all your guys in Morannon. So fascinating, and that's why it's always fun to play newer players. I will go alone through a day and a night. Going at turn 2. I don't know what he draws. Doesn't matter. Allocates an eye. Rolls 2 more. And I roll this. This is a great roll. I'm not mad about this roll because I hopefully want to kill Gandalf here. So my plan is to move twice. See if I can hit either of those times and give a ring if I need to the third time. So I do that right away because I'm also counting musters. So if he had Day Without Dawn, he could bring the Southmen's Easterlings down twice and maybe play Day Without Dawn if I need to use all of my dice. That's what I'm worried about here. So he rolls a 2-1-4. I'm safe. Let's see. He attacks Woodland Realm, puts it under siege. Whatever, it's fine. Now I move this Fellowship again, and I'm safe again. Look at that roll. I say, come on, man. Because I don't want to give him a ring. I want to get hit there. And hopefully get like a 3. I say, come on, man, kill him. He laughs. He's saying he's doing such a good job leading them. I say Gandalf is invincible. So this game, Gandalf is like dodging arrows left and right. So good job, Gandalf. He attacks Woodland Realm right away. I'm kind of surprised to see this. I think I'm going to play Confusion here, or no quarter. Kind of feels bad about this, because the bad thing about this is I can't do like a quick military. So this could be a mistake. You could view it that way. He plays Great Host, and he rolls 0 ones, so that was a waste for me. And he got 2 hits, so he kills them all, and I get 1 hit back. So horrible for me. That pathetic army took out Woodland Realm. So I decided to give him a ring to move the Fellowship again, and I'm hit once, and I get a 3. So it's not horrible here, but I don't like the fact that he's moving so quickly on me. Like, he already has Woodland Realm by turn 2, and he still has a few more dice left to be more annoying. And he knows that I can't do anything to strengthen my armies up because I'm clearly going Gandalf, the white. I thank him for that. He laughs. Witch King comes in. So it's a turn 2 Witch King, very quick, very efficient. And I decide to right away just bring Gandalf in.
Noisy early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Okay. So he moves towards Gondor. I can't do anything about this. He attacks his Gileath. I asked if he's going to play a card, and I decided to play a card either. He gets nothing, and I get 1. I could have played no quarter here, if I didn't. And I think about going this way. I think this actually is probably a better play. Because then I could threaten through a day and a night, and I could like declare in Dimral Dale, and then I could just do a military victory next turn. That could be a potential thing, but I realized, it's probably stupid, so I decided to just bring them to Pelargir instead. That's my thoughts there. All right, so I'm moving the mic closer to me. I just realized it was kind of far away, but we'll see. So we go into turn number 3. I draw into Challenge of the King and King Brandsman. Happy to sing King Brand here, considering there's an army here that is destructive. I say Fellowship, okay. He rolls a lot of eyes. So now I'm regretting, heavily regretting my decision to not have moved these guys to South Athelion. Especially with those rolls. So I could have used this here, this hybrid, to move them in immediately. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see what happens next. What do? I decide to play King Brandsman to draw into Faramir's Rangers too late. It's always a smash in the face. So I'm really sad at this point. I remember I was like, oh, come on, man. But it always happens. War of the Ring, the traditional luck is you get the card you need the turn after you need it. And I mentioned in the chat that I said, maybe I should have retreated to South Athelion. He just laughs. He plays On and They Went. I'm with the Fellowship on 5 eyes, and I get missed. I say yes, LOL. He plays A New Power is Rising, so this is not looking good for me here. Not looking good at all. Because he's getting points really quickly. So now I just move everyone here. That way I can use this character action to move them into Helm's Deep. Where was my second movement? Fords of I oh yeah, so they convened. Okay, so it was they all went to Ford. They had a powwow in Westamnet. All right, and now the Southrons and Easterlings are coming out of the east. Again, different, right? I don't normally see this. Normally, the traditional way they go is up, but I'm guessing that this looks like hell for him. So he's probably not going Dale, so maybe it makes sense to go left. And with the Fellowship again on 5 eyes. Let's see what he gets. 1 hit. He gets a 1. So not bad. I mean, he had 5 eyes in the pool. I barely got hurt there. So I'm at 6 movement. But he's moving really quick. He condenses these armies. They are allowed to condense, by the way. There's some people in the rules that are always like, man, these people, they're not at war. They can't hang out. But they can hang out anywhere in these areas. As long as this doesn't have a color over them. The Southrons and Easterlings can cross. The Southrons and Easterlings cannot go into Mirandon, though. I move Gondor to war here because I can muster right away next turn to start. I turn to Athelas and Círdan. Happy to see Círdan. Perfect timing, actually, considering everything. I think about what to discard. What would you discard here? I will go alone, maybe. Maybe help unlooked for. Maybe challenge of the king. I get rid of challenge of the king. I think that's. I think I will go alone is a better one to get rid of. My corruption is not bad at all. All right, so I roll this. I start by using the muster right away because what's the point otherwise? I could have also moved the Fellowship 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and hope to not get revealed. And then I could use those musters to possibly hide if needed. 1 muster. And I could have gotten to Mordor this turn. It could be a possibility. But let's see how the rolls go. So I bring a leader and a leader here. Just shows I have Círdan, by the way, because otherwise I'd be mustering regulars here or something. He attacks Minas Tirith. Goes under siege. I pass. And now we're condensing armies. So he's being very... there's no wasted armies in his play. Here is what I'm thinking. So we'll see what happens as we go on. I pass as I want to be even on dice before I start my movement. And now he's got a huge army here. I move the Fellowship. No, not hit. So that's 1 safe movement. He plays half orcs and goblin men on Minas Tirith. The Fellowship yet again. I'm hit. It's an eye, so I'm revealed here. So this is where I feel kind of bad because now I know I can't make it into... Where am I going? Mordor. So here we go. We're taking our journey. I take the corruption. I'm very close to Mordor, though. And he draws an eye for the second one. I say nice. He brings the Southrons and Easterlings down. I flip the Fellowship. He moves Southrons and Easterlings down again. And I decide to play this. I think I maybe should have moved on 2 eyes. But I'm also thinking I need to get a character card out of my hand. So I believe I'm going to play I Will Go Alone 2 into it. So I get 2 hits, which is pretty good. And I move him over to Eastamnet to threaten Theoden, the Theoden card, possibly. And then maybe look after Dol Guldur. Second, we have a lot of strongholds open. He attacks Minas Tirith. He's thinking about his card. I'm probably going to play Hope Unlooked For or Shield Wall. Let's see. Shield Wall. Storm of Bats. It cancels the Shield Wall. He gets 2 hits, and I get 2 back. Now we want to see as free. You don't want to be going even. So this is good for him. He presses and draws. I just remind him of the rules here. You're supposed to downgrade before you draw. He plays Desperate Battle. I play No Quarter. See how the rolls go. He gets 3. And I get 1, 2. I got 4. 5 because of no quarter. So 5. So he thinks, it looks like he stops the attack there. So here we go. It looks like I have the same exact roll. Oh, I didn't roll yet. Okay, so now I'm regretting at this point. I remember I'm regretting the fact that I do not have another character, so I know I have to give him rain to get to Mordor this turn. If I had moved instead of playing that other card, I could have gotten to Mordor. I drew into Emerald of Dol Amroth, that looks like in Smeagol. move the Fellowship, and I'm hit. It's a reveal, so I don't know if I would have made it last time anyway, because I'd have to avoid 2 reveals. Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't have made it. So, you know. So we're going to Dagger Lad. He plays Rage of the Dundenlings, and now he's going after Shire. So let's look at point situation. He's at 2. So he'll get 3, 4. Probably 5, 6. 7. And we'll see where he gets his 10th. Maybe 8, 9, 10. So it's efficient use of his military. There's no wasted actions right now. So for the Fellowship, he moves everyone around. I decided I need to... I'd like to move right away to deal with getting in. I give him the ring immediately. He gets hit. It's a 2 reveal. I take a random. And I think about it. And I take a random. I tell him not to draw Strider, though. And he draws Strider. So this is really painful. I remember being really, really pissed here. Maybe I should have taken the Corruption. But let's see what I draw into next. He says you jinxed it. And then the other Stronghold Tower is a 1 reveal. I take a random because now at this point I just want to get down to Golem to avoid reveals as quickly as possible. Because my damage is fine. He attacks Minas Tirith. I do no card because I'm thinking I saw Emerald of Dol Amroth. I could have played that. He plays Foul Stench, gets 1 hit. I only get 1 back. He presses. And I get killed, and I get 1 back. So he's at 4 victory points currently. And now I decide to pass. I was thinking of Círdan's. I could have put Círdan and Dale. And Pelargir to be super annoying. He plays Ringrazor Abroad. And it looks like he moved. Let's see what he did. He attacks the Shire. And misses, and I get a hit. He presses, and I run away. So now he's at 5 victory points. And yeah, it's interesting how fast he attacked the Shire here. That's what I'm thinking. Usually you don't see that till the very end. So now the North isn't even at war yet, it looks like, because that was their first attack on them. Okay. All right, I decided to condense armies here, and my second action was just to go into Helm's Deep. He attacks Pelargir and gets 2 6s, and I get nothing back. I just move back because I'm feinting DA. And now I just move the North all the way down. He attacks Dale, misses. So I'm hoping for a hit here, man. I got 1 back. I decided I want to stay because the way I see it, I guess I could always run away and then re-attack somewhere. But he gets 3 hits right off the bat, and I get 2 back. So that was painful. Maybe I should have retreated. Would have been the smarter play, because then I could always threaten going after here again. And now these guys can't attack because they're not even at war. They're not even close. So anyway, I draw into We Prove the Swifter and the Power of Tom Bombadil. Again, a card that's just a little bit too late. Let's see. And I declare into Mordor. Let's see what the hunt pool looks like out of curiosity. So this is it's a really quick game so far because it's turn 6. I'm already in Mordor. Hunt pool looks decent. A lot of reveals left. I have 2 3s left. But we'll see how it goes. And there's 1 red tile in there. Do I have any tile in hand? I have Smeagol in hand. I never played it. All right, okay, it's an I. Rolls 1 more. And I roll a lot of movement. So let's see what happens. I flip the Fellowship to start. He plays Day Without Dawn. Maybe I should have played the Will of the West first. I pass. And now I see I'm probably screwed this game. Because he just needs to get Edoras and here. And I don't have a lot of actions left. And he's got a huge troop here. So I remember thinking for a long time what to do here. He attacks forwards, gets no hits. Very lucky for me, and I just escape. I don't have an ends card here to get rid of Saruman. Too bad. So I just let him do his thing. I decide to. I'm thinking I'm going to see if I can hold out this turn because I need to move the Fellowship. The other option I could do is I could play Círdan ships into Grey Havens, and then I could attack to possibly kick them out of the Shire as an option. That's what I could do. So I move, I draw an eye, I kill Legolas, and I flip, and he continues his rampage. I decide, because I'm flipped, I'm going to move, let's see what I do. I think for a long time here. And I decided to move Gandalf in first, because then I can play We Prove the Swifter later to get Pippin in as well. So he puts them under siege. I play We Prove the Swifter to get him in here, and to, we come to it, the battle of our time. He says he made it. So Gandalf is hanging out in Fangorn. Now he's in the battle for Helm's Deep. This is turn 6. This is it's actually a very fast game. So far. I says he made it. So here we go. He has Grond. Not what I'm hoping for here. I run him that I can card. I say Gandalf isn't shining. I thought about this for a while. There's too much leadership here, and it's not worth it. And I need the rerolls. So I decided not to have Gandalf shine. Play advantageous position. He plays Hill Trolls. So it's kind of a wasted action on my part. He gets 2 6s. And I get 2 back. I think, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty mad at this point. Because I feel like it's very unlucky with the rolls. But he's been very, very efficient with his movement of his armies. His post has 2 more. So this is not looking good for Rohan. Looking like it's going to end right here. Unless a miracle happens. Will it happen? I'm going to play a shield wall here. So the shield wall prevents it. I get a hit back. I think it's over. His post kills it. Overkill. So that was the game. Not a very exciting one. But I do want to point out the efficiency of I'm going to pronounce his name wrong, arlekj. He is so efficient in his movement. There is not one wasted troop on the board. Every troop that was used professionally and correctly. So really, I'm really impressed by this game. It's a turn 6 military victory. It's hard to do. And let's look at the stats, and then I'll give some more ending thoughts here. So let's look at the stats screen. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there. So if you look at the dice rolls, he was -4 on 6s and 5s. I find that hard to believe. But if I remember right, he wasn't hitting me a lot on the Fellowship, which might account for it. So really efficient dice. He had a lot of armies, which is important. Like, just super efficient. I might have misplayed. I mean, I could have bought a turn by retaking here, the Shire. But you never know with this game. So leave me your thoughts. I'm curious what you would have done differently if you were playing as free, because I'm up for it. Definitely a different kind of adventure. Definitely felt helpless. So I just want to thank you all for your support of this channel. I love making videos of War of the Ring. I'm going to try to continue to make videos on at least Thursday. I'll make a channel announcement soon. But I'm really, really swamped with my work obligations right now. So I'm not able to pump 3 videos out a week. So I'm going to try just doing Thursday videos for now until mid to end of June. And I'll just keep you updated. So thank you all for watching, and please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Congratulations to arlekj. You're really promising. Please consider playing him if you see him in the Discord, and don't forget you can always track me down and see if I want to play a game. Thank you all so much. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.